Hi, this is Julie St. John with SweetCX, and I am coming to you today with a really short video on some of the administrative features of our software. So we have two power user access levels in SweetCX. One of them is called owner and the other is called billing. If you've been set up as owner or billing, then you're going to have access to the admin panel. If you need to have access to the admin panel, then you could ask whoever you're working with at SweetCX to set you up as owner or billing, unless you already have a couple other people occupying those spots with your account. So I'm going to show you kind of what's available to you. It's very simple. So I'm logged in right now and I do have power user access. So I have this administrative panel up here at the top. So one thing I can do is I can click on manage accounts and users, and here's where I actually have the overarching ability to assign power user status by giving somebody the owner account and the billing account. And then I can also do some various things with my normal users. So you have the ability to edit information about a user account. If you click on edit, you'll see the first name, last name, email address, and phone number that you can change. You can suspend a user if maybe they left the company or maybe they left your department and you just don't think they need to access SweetCX anymore. It's a good way to sort of keep on top of who's got access to the system. Here you can change someone's password. So if I click on password, it opens up this password window. I can actually put in a new password here and click save. When we create passwords, we always try to make them as secure as possible. So we use a combination of uppercase, lowercase, symbols, and numbers, and we would encourage you to do the same. I actually use an online random password generator, which works really well because then it's completely random. You can check their email address, and if you click on email, it'll actually create a new email for you so you can communicate with the user from our admin panel. And then you can also change their permissions. So permissions vary here from none to view only and then edit. Those are basically the two key user permission levels. A view only user won't be able to edit maps. They can just view maps. And I'm going to be doing a separate tutorial on how to share maps with other users so that they can actually perform view only activities to help you with your map. Edit is full permission. So if you set up a user and tag them as edit, that means that they can edit maps, they can upload data, they can download data, they can modify any piece of the project for which they have access to. So it's really that simple, pretty straightforward. And if you would like to add a new user, you can just go to anywhere here on the screen. Let me hit refresh because I had that password open. Down at the bottom, you can edit the account. So let me, before I tell you how to add users, here's the name of the account and the billing location. This is definitely back office admin. You probably don't need to touch that. You probably shouldn't actually. Click on add user if you need to add a new user. So what we want to do here is use their email address. The email address is generally their login ID. You'll notice when you were set up as a new user to SweetCX, your email address was your login key, so we would encourage you to continue with that. It's a really good methodology because emails are unique. Here's the password that you'll assign to them. Again, like I said, I use a random password generator online. I limit it to a character of 8, and then I just let the system generate the passwords for me, and I copy and paste them into the welcome emails that I send to new users. So that's a pretty good way to do it. Make sure that your passwords are strong. First name, last name, and then these are mandatory fields. Everything else is optional. You can put their phone number in there if you want to, but you certainly don't need to. And then if they have a location maybe different than yours, or if they're at the same office as you are, then that would have been set up generally when the power user of the whole system set up your account. So you can just pick from one of those addresses. And then here's where you assign the role. Generally, they're just going to be a user, and they're not going to be billing or account. Set them up generally as a user and hit save. And then after you set that new role up, then you will have to set it to the permission that you want to give it. So let's do a test one here. So I'll do test@test.com. User password, oops, I've already done that one. I'll do SweetCX access.com. Password will be testing $_1. First name is new, last name is account. And that should be enough for us here. So I'll just pick an address, set them up as a user, and click save. So once you do that, it's going to take you to your full list of accounts. Now I'm a Power user, so I have multiple accounts here that I'm showing you on the server, but you'll probably just have access to one account, and that would be your account. So you just go to the account list, and the new user that you just set up is right here, and you'll know by the name. And initially, they'll be set up to have no user permissions at all, and then you'll just click edit, and then there you go, you're done. Now they're ready to go. So what I generally do after that is I send them the URL to your account, your SweetStacks account, as well as the login and password information that I gave them, and I bundle that into a welcome email, which you would have received when you first signed on with your account at SweetStacks. And if you'd like a copy of that welcome email, reach out to us. We'd love to send it to you, and then you can repurpose that same welcome. It has links to our YouTube tutorials, and it has some instructions regarding which browsers we support for the software and other useful pieces of information, including contact information if you need help. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Feel free to share this video.